I am Dean Rantz of Rock Village Forge, and then I just dropped my hammer right off the bat. Demonstrating the trade of blacksmithing, which was very important back in the day. Made all the iron utensils and hardware and structural nails and for the places like this, the Alden family. Right now I'm just heating up a tent steak for one of the tent encampment tents. Alright, let's see what we got. One more heat. Getting a little hotter in there, actually. That's the forge. That's the obviously the anvil. Yep. All the tools were made lots of times by the blacksmith, or or a cutler sometimes.
How'd you learn your trade?
I just picked it up. I did a little welding in junior high. My grandfather had a hardware store, and my father worked at it. He brought home some tools, and one of them was an anvil. He used to he just used it to straighten nails and fenders and things when he did a lot of home, he was your typical fix-it-at-home kind of DIY guy. So, and I thought it had a use, and other than falling on the coyote's head. There we go, nice and red hot. I'm just pointing this up. Not bad. That's a tent steak.
Do you ever do commission work where people pay you to do things? What sort of things would you make on commission?
Hardware, strap hinges for barns, garden arbors, small railings. I'm not a big railing guy, but I can make a small hand railing for stairs or a balcony. Fixing odds and ends, repair of maybe some antiques now and then.
So when you're at home, do you use this setup? Because this looks.
This is my 18th century traveling colonial rig.
Mm-hmm.
And it's similar. It's very similar to what they would have used. Some had wheels on it. This is like it would construct it on site. You could easily put this in a wagon, which is what I kind of do. But it's got the bellows.
Where did you get it? Just out of curiosity. Wow, including the bellows and the
whole thing.
Wow, that's amazing. Did you use a pattern, or you just kind of figured out yourself?
I based it on, at the time, was the Gunsmith's Forge at Williamsburg when they had it there. It was outside. I guess it would make the barrels.
And how old would this be? About like how many years ago did you make it?
Oh, how long ago did I make this?
Yeah.
Oh, more than 30 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I redid parts of it. I redid the rails. And I got a smaller truck, so I miniaturized it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Which is fine. It's fine. Could have done that years ago.
That's neat.
It used to be longer.
How do you usually start the fire? Like obviously that's
I just ball up some paper and some wood, pieces of wood kindling. And
is that coal that you're burning?
Soft coal.
Oh wow, neat.
This is an old original. This anvil's original to the period.
What year would that be about, that anvil?
Probably mid-1700s, maybe even earlier, I'm not sure.
Neat. How do you think they would have made that, in a mold, or?
Well, they would have probably, like, I'm guessing. I mean, a lot of them came from England.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking this was a colonial make. They would, if you've ever been to the Saugus Iron Works,
No, I
It'd
haven't.
be an operation like that, a big, huge blast foundry furnace.
Mm-hmm.
And they would dig. They had sand castings, and they would dig. They would make a pattern, maybe out of. I think they used straw and mud or something like that. And they would, or waxed if they had it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they used something that would burn in. They could burn, and they would pour the hot iron into the molds, into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And they would forge it out a little bit. Sometimes they had a steel plate they would weld on it. But it's interesting, you know. So that's foundry work. But so August Iron Works, they could tell you all about that. And there was iron works all over these southeast. You know, all those cranberry bogs.
Oh yeah.
They were iron bogs at one time. When they dug all the iron out of it, and they said, well, we got to do all these bogs. Oh, we'll grow cranberries.
I'm thinking like in the 17th century, there must have been quite a demand for nails and and hardware like hinges and that sort
Nails
of stuff.
Nails were very important.
Yeah.
And they were made one at a time. Before the first nail factory was the Tremont Nail, Wareham, that set right after the Revolutionary War. They started making cut nails, as they call them.
Mass produced, in essence, I guess.
But yeah, supposedly they would burn the house down to get the nails. I heard that, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Of course, if you were wealthy, you could have your nails driven into the door and bent over, and dead as a doornail. And that was a sign of, I guess, a sign of wealth that you could afford to have nails used in such a fashion.
Instead of like dovetailing or doweling or something that wouldn't use metal.
What's that?
I guess. Instead of like using dovetailing or doweling or something that wouldn't use metal, I guess, right?
Oh, maybe, but just the fact that you could drive a whole bunch of nails in a pattern in the door.
Oh, I see. It was just, I see, for decoration.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
that it was a sign of wealth.
Wow.
I've heard that too.
Huh.
And all these things that you learn that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.